Okay, there you go.
Deal or no deal? I offer you.
I'm going to say no deal.
I've never actually watched that show. The only thing I ever did was see the arcade game from a distance and pretend like I knew what it was. I still don't know how it works to this day.
Okay, so I've never watched an episode all the way through.
So you don't know either. So
No,
whatever
I
you're about
do-
to
no,
tell
I
me
do
is the
know.
same thing that I
No, that's not. No, I do know because I've seen enough. Like I've seen the beginning of an episode. I've seen the middle of an episode. I've seen the end of an episode.
So they give you a box, or you pick a box.
You pick a
and then it's a
briefcase.
dollar amount.
Yes.
And then you can either keep it or go up, right?
Okay, so here's what happens.
Jesus Christmas.
Listen to me. You pick a suitcase.
Yeah.
Right? You have a suitcase.
That one.
In front of you are a bunch of other suitcases. Now, you know all the dollar amounts that they could possibly be. Yeah, lady suitcases. And
ladies
then
with suitcases.
You pick suitcases to eliminate.
Oh.
And as that, like you pick a suitcase, a lady opens it. Okay, that dollar amount is now like off the table. So you are trying to narrow it down to see, hopefully, you have like a very large dollar amount
in the suitcase
that you have, and that's how you like move up. So as suitcases are eliminated, the dealer will call Howie Mandel and offer you like a certain amount of money. You can quit right now, and you can just have that money, or you can keep playing and maybe win more.
Wait,
and that's deal or no deal.
So at what point do you just win the money that's in your suitcase?
I don't know if you do. I don't know.
Or like, what if you open a suitcase and it's like way more money? Like, like that's more money than my suitcase. I want that suitcase.
Well, then you're fucked. Well, you don't get that suitcase. You're screwed, man. Then you get a very low offer from the dealer. You know what I mean? That's the challenge.
So
of deal or
every
no
suitcase you pick, you get an offer?
No, not every suitcase you pick, but eventually enough have gone out that either the dealer's like. The dealer's sweating and like, okay, let me offer this guy something.
Wait, back up.
No. Let me.
Why
finish
is
this.
the dealer sweating? I was just
trying to say my fucking.
Okay,
I was just trying because the dealer has to give out the money at the end, right? So if as suitcases start getting eliminated, it seems like the larger dollar amounts are still on the board. Then the dealer's like, okay, maybe I just offer this guy something now so that I don't have to pay off something later.
Yeah.
However, if it's the inverse, and it seems like a lot of high numbers are now off the board, your number is low, dealer might be like, here's a little something for you, now, and so you can get out of here instead. So then then the player is sweating. It's like, maybe I want to take this deal instead of risking more. Now,
when do you win the original briefcase that you picked?
I don't know I don't know. Okay, I guess I don't know how that part works. I just know that's how I've basically summed up oh my God.
What?
You gotta look up the rules of deal or no deal? Jesus Christ, this is gonna be brutal.
Why is it gonna be brutal?
Because you're gonna read them through as like a list. Bless you. Don't sneeze into the mic. Thank you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Wait, no, I'm reading.
But why don't you read it out loud?
Because you said you didn't want me to read it like a list. Fine. Here you go.
But you have.
There's a bunch of briefcases, each containing dollar amounts from 1 penny all the way up to $1 million. You pick a suitcase, like you said, and you don't know what's inside. You push that aside. Host tells you to eliminate a certain amount of suitcases. Every case you open reveals its amount, removing that amount from the remaining possibilities. The banker makes you an offer. After a round of cases, the mysterious banker offers you money to sell your case. The offer is based largely on the amount still available. Deal, you take the banker's offer. No deal, you reject it, obviously. Let's say the remaining amounts are $10,000, $50,000, $100,000, $500,000, $1 million. The banker might offer you $250,000. You have decided, you have to decide, do you take the guarantee or do you gamble that my case contains a bigger amount? If you say no deal, so eventually you're left with two cases, for example, your case and the other case. So that's what I'm saying. So that's what you get it down. You're either taking your case or the other case. That's how you win your case. You get it down to two. You don't take the deal. So in my opinion, you never take the deal. You just get it down to two cases.
But what if the two cases are either $1 or $5?
Have you ever seen the movie
It sounds like
21?
Yeah. With your idol, Kevin Spacey.
The goat with the goats and the car. One has a car. It's a probability. It increases your probability to switch.
Okay.
Because if he says, if you say goat number 1, and he says, okay, but before we look at goat at door number 1, I'm going to show you door number 3, and it's a goat. And then he says, now, do you want to change? You always change because now you have a 50% chance.
Okay, so let's say you're.
I have no idea if that relates to Deal or No Deal.
No, it doesn't.
All.
There's no way.
Yeah, no, I don't think it does. But
if
that's a great movie.
It is a good movie.
That's
it's a very
such
good
a
movie.
good scene.
Yeah, that was a great flick. 2007.
And thanks for the extra 33 point. Or no, and actually, no, it's not 50% because you already switched from that one. So actually, your chances become 66.6%. Thank you for the extra 33.33%. That's what he says.
Whatever you say.
Always switch.
Always switch.
I think it's a paradox of some sort. I think it's called a paradox. It's a paradox.
It's not a paradox, Matthew.
Yeah. The game show paradox. Yes, dude. I'm about to fucking shit on you.
My God.
Game.
Look up another thing. Read another list.
Show paradox. Fuck you. The game show paradox. Dude. I'm so fucking good.
Talk right to...
The game show paradox
Thank
refers
you.
to the famous Motley Hall problem, a counterintuitive probability puzzle based on TV shows like Let's Make a Deal. Yep. You have a 1 1/3 chance to pick the car and a 2 1/3 chance to pick the goat. If you pick the goat initially, 2/3 chance, switching wins the car. If you pick, blah, 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 blah. So most people think that with 2 doors left, the odds reset to 50-50. It's actually the opposite. That ignores the host's deliberate action and active knowledge, which transfers the initial 2/3 probability onto the remaining unopened door that you have not selected. I told you it was a paradox. Fuck you. Fuck them all. I'm on it. I know paradoxes. Name one paradox that you know.
Flashpoint.
It's the Flashpoint paradox.
Flashpoint paradox.
What's that one?
None of your business. Fuck. He's gonna look it up.
Dude, I'm about to. It's a fucking comic book.
Yeah.
Most famous
paradoxes? I'm looking at one right now. I'm looking at paradox.
Most famous paradoxes.
It's when you have two boats parked right next to each other. Matthew, it's when you have two boats parked next to each other. Two boats parked next to each other. How would they do that?
What do you mean?
Two boats parked next to each other? How would you do that?
Park them next to each other.
How would you park two boats next to each other?
Side by side.
That's a paradox.
That was fucking terrible.
It's been so great. Yeah, man. It's been so great doing this podcast.
That was from like the.
Don't try to give somebody else credit for something that I say. I'm tired of me saying
like 21 Jump Street or something. 22 Jump Street. Which one's the one where he does the slam poetry? I think
22 Jump Street. No, it's not.
All right, the liar's paradox. The statement, the sentence is false. If the sentence is true, then it is false. If the sentence is false, then it is true. That's the 1-1 paradox. The ship of Theseus paradox. If you ever replace if you replace every wooden plank on a ship over time, is it still the same ship? If you rebuild a new ship using old discarded planks, which one is the original? Dumb.
That's not dumb. That's cool.
The first part I get. The second part's dumb. If you build something new but out of like reused material, it's still something new. Dumb. Unless you're building the exact same like specs and everything.
Right.
Yeah. Then it would be the same thing. You just took it apart and put it back together for no reason.
Maybe. That's the paradox.
These are philosophy and logic paradoxes. It took me a while to get philosophy out of. I was looking at it and I knew the word, but I couldn't get it to my tongue.
That's all right. Sounded out.
The Sorites paradox.
The Sorites. Pain rate zones.
1 grain of sand is not a heap. If you add 1 grain of sand at a time, at what exact number does it suddenly become a heap?
Yeah.
Good question. Time travel. I mean, we could keep going. There's a lot. There's
probably 500. Are you using average sand or are you using black sand?
We're using regular sand.
Then probably 500 grains.
I think either way.
No, because the other kind of sand, it's coarser from like those black beaches.
See, this is a good paradox because I wonder this all the time, especially in time travel, with movies. If you travel back in time and prevent your grandfather from having children, you will never be born. But if you were never born, you would not travel back in time to stop him.
That's paradox enough.
That's a paradox.
I guess that's a paradox.
I got another one for you. Bootstrap paradox. You travel back in time and give William Shakespeare a copy of his own complete work. Shakespeare then copies and publishes them. Where did the plays actually come from? That's stupid.
That's a paradox.
I'm out on that paradox. All right, I'm like 50-50 on paradoxes. What do you got to do?
Just move my camera.
I'm 50-50 on paradoxes, which in itself might be a paradox.
I'd say that's a paradox.
That's two boats parked next to each other. No, because that would only be one.
Shut
boat.
up. Who gives a fuck? It's a stupid joke, man.
Yeah.
Relax.
You got two houses and
Relax.
two boats. You should have said you got two houses and two boats.
Oh, is this what I should have said?
How do you park them both? Paradox. Something like that.
How do you park them both?
Yeah.
By that sentence structure, though, both seems to refer to the houses and the boats.
How do you park both boats?
There you go.
Paradox.
Yeah, see? Now my camera's too close to me.
God
but
damn
I
it,
don't
Andy.
mind. I didn't shut up. I was working on junk today. I had to adjust the camera angles, blah, blah, blah. Oh, good heavens. Well,
I got my paradox talk out of the way.
yeah, paradox talk is done. I guess that's good. Oh man, I'll tell you what, I'm ready for fall. Ready for the spooky movies.
Dude.
And I'm done with the summer. I got one more summer weekend in me, and I'm out.
I kind of am at the point.
free.
It's funny you say this. I'm kind of at the point where I would like summer weekends to continue. I would like fall weeks to begin.
Ooh, I like that a lot.
I would like Monday through Friday at midnight to be fall. I would like Saturday at 6 a.m. through Sunday at 11:59 p.m. to be summer. Could we make that happen?
I think isn't that what daylight savings is?
I don't know, but that's what I need.
That might be the daylight savings paradox.
Oh my God, Andy!
What?
I didn't bring this up last week.
Is today daylight savings?
No,
Folks, there's so much going on. You've got so much on your plate. Why take up more of your time with little things like having to go to the grocery store, my personal least favorite? I've started getting my groceries delivered, and it has changed everything for me. I am genuinely more happy of a person not having to deal with going through those aisles, people just running into other things with their carts, like people not looking each other in the eye. I really hate the grocery store, and the parking lots, forget about that. The great news is Instacart exists. And you might not know this, but you can get more than just groceries on Instacart. You can also get some of your favorite products from some of your favorite local stores delivered right to your front door in as little as 1 hour, boy. But the best part is right now, Two in the Cooler listeners get free delivery on their first order of $10 or more. All you have to do to get that deal is hit the link in this episode description. Start taking things off your plate and putting different things on your plate. It's a food delivery joke. It's not really a joke. It was just kind of a thing I said. The point is this. Make your life a little easier with Instacart. Hit the link in this episode description. Get that deal and start using Instacart today. Listen, like I said, you've been working hard. And I think you deserve to treat yourself. And there's no better way to do that than to check out all the great stuff we've got over at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. We've got more than just clothes. But let me say this. The clothes, they're going to make you look good and make you feel good, okay? This is not some cheap, weird, like that Gildan brand and it fits disgusting. This is like, you're going to want to wear this stuff. It's super comfortable. The t-shirts especially. I'm talking tri-blend material. That's 3 kinds of material. That's Target quality, folks. But we've also got mugs and pint glasses and bucket hats and baseball hats, slides, notebooks, fanny packs, all made to order. So again, get yourself something nice and check it out over at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. Link is also, of course, going to be in this episode description. Check it out. And if you're interested in advertising on this show, you can email us at snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you can start reaching thousands of listeners in the Buffalo area and beyond. Man, the podcast advertising, it feels like it gets bigger every week. Every week I listen to, my regular roster of podcasts, and it's like, Chevy is doing ads on podcasts now. Oh, Nissan's doing ads on podcasts now, like car companies, but not just them. McDonald's, State Farm, like massive brands that have massive ad budgets that do big commercials on the Super Bowl every year and all this stuff, and it's very cool. I mean, I can't think of anything in my lifetime that has created its own space for advertising in the realm of like television, newspaper, but now podcasts are right there with them, and that's only going to get bigger, and that's really cool. The problem is there's not really any room for smaller or local businesses to get in on the action. At least they haven't yet. But the good news is that's what we're here for, all right? That's what we're all about. So, again, if you're interested in learning more about all the benefits of podcast advertising and what it can do for you, hit us up, reach out to us at snackspotsports@gmail.com.
I got a reminder the other day. I believe it was on August 6th.
Yeah?
Do you know what this reminder was?
No.
Buy Halloween Oreos.
Oh, yeah, you sent that to me.
Did I send it to you?
Yeah. Why? Which I forgot to respond to, but Halloween Oreos, they are probably going to be on the stands, actually. I wouldn't be surprised, actually, if they are this week.
We had the conversation, and I put it in. Was this on August 6th? This was on Thursday. What day was
that? That makes sense. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because I mean, I of course I remember the discussion last year because it's a big problem. If people aren't in tune with what's happening, Halloween Oreos, obviously the best kind of Oreo, very fun, everybody loves them. By the time that you get to October, by Halloween, Christmas Oreos are on the shelves. Halloween Oreos are not on the shelves. And they've been, in recent years, I've noticed, putting Halloween Oreos out earlier and then, of course, removing them from the shelves earlier. So by
on August 6th,
maybe late September.
On August 6th of last year, you said you bought Halloween.
Okay, yeah,
no.
That must be why.
I'm sorry. On October 30th, you said that by August 6th, you could get Halloween Oreos.
Yeah.
I would like to just say I stand corrected. You could not buy Halloween Oreos on August 6th.
Okay, that's not what stand corrected means. You stand correct, which one you're sitting, and
whatever.
two,
fuck
not
you.
True.
I stand correct.
I pretty sure
you stand corrected.
No, I think
you stand corrected.
I think you might be able to get them right now if you went.
I was at Tops yesterday. No, I was at Tops on Sunday.
And did you look?
No Halloween Oreos.
I don't know if I trust how keen your eyes are.
Oh, buddy, if they had Halloween Oreos out, they'd be front and center. Yes, they would. Trust me, buddy. I know my grocery store. I know exactly how they market shit.
But
those things would be in your face.
Matthew. You can't rely on the
all right
potential of go stop at Tops on your way out of here.
You stop at Tops.
I'm not stopping at Tops. I got to go home, man.
There's not Halloween Oreos there. I can guarantee you that.
You can't guarantee.
I can.
That. I think there might be.
I can guarantee you there's not Halloween Oreos on the shelf. Maybe they're in the back. Could be in the back. I'll give you that, but they're not on the shelves right now.
I don't know. I think right now is about the time that they come out. I'm surprised I'm surprised that I said August 6th as the date for Halloween Oreos. But they are definitely out. I'm sure they'll be out this week if they're not out right now. Yeah. You got to
I don't know. But also you got a late Labor Day this week.
But do you recall last year that Halloween Oreos were not available on Halloween? They already had their Christmas ones out. Do you remember checking my work on that?
No. I
don't. Because I believe you did, and obviously I said correct.
I think I did check your work. Well, no, we recorded that show on October 30th, I think.
Look, all I'm saying is I was walking around in late October, and they had Christmas Oreos on the shelves, and I was really, really mad about it. I'm not that mad about it right now. I just don't have the energy, I guess, to be that upset about it. But it is, you know what? It's not that I don't have the energy, Matthew. It's that I just feel defeated. Like, what can I do
about the Halloween Oreo situation?
I do? I mean,
you should call the security guard. worked with your Tootsie Rolls.
Getting the Tootsie Roll flavor to change is one thing, but we're talking about fucking Nabisco here. Tootsie is still an independent company, as large as it is. We're talking about Nabisco. And Nabisco, who owns Nabisco? Fucking
Nabisco?
Johnson & Johnson? Or somebody? What's that? Procter & Gamble?
Probably Procter & Gamble.
PepsiCo? I don't think PepsiCo does, but something like that. One of the big 3 companies that exist in the world. That give us the
Nabisco is
illusion
owned
of
by
choice.
Mondelez International, a large global snack and food company. Mondelez acquired the brand as a part of a corporate split from Kraft Foods.
Which Kraft Foods, I think, was owned by Procter & Gamble.
Mondelo. I mean, they've got some
Who
brands.
owns Mondelo? Track the money, Matthew. Track Cayman Islands.
Mondelez.
Who owns Mondelez?
They've got some big brands.
I have no doubt.
Oreos.
Well, that's yeah.
Yeah, but this is Mondelez.
But who
Can
owns
you
Mondelez?
listen to the fucking brands first?
Well, okay. As long as you get to it.
Cadbury.
Cadbury Beret.
Cliff Bar. Toblerone. I thought the
International.
Swedish owned them.
That's how they get you.
Philadelphia cream cheese.
Yep.
Tang. I've never had Tang.
It's not available in the States anymore.
Halls, the cough drop brand.
Yep.
Milka. What's Milka? I think it's candy.
Yeah, it's like a chocolate candy.
Belvita, the breakfast bars. I think that's what those are, right?
Yeah.
And then they go on a run here. Ritz, Wheat Thins, and Triscuits.
That's right. So you walk down the cracker aisle at a grocery store.
It's all Mondelez.
Exactly. And you think, oh, I'll get Ritz instead of Triscuits. The money's going to the same fucking place, you dumb bitch. Your fucking charcuterie board.
Sour Patch Kids. And then one more big one, just because what we're talking about. Chips Ahoy.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see. Who owns Mondelez International? Mondelez, the people. Mondelez International is a publicly traded company listed on the stock exchange. So we could, Andy, we could own Mondelez.
Corporate takeover of Mondelez.
We could own Mondelez.
My God, that'd be. I mean, how much? What's that company?
Shit.
Yeah, what's that company valued at?
Can I be honest with you, Andy?
Yeah.
We do own Mondelez.
We don't own Mondelez.
We own Mondelez.
Oh no! Fuck the devil.
There's the 2 top institutional shareholders. Listen,
What's it? Can you
own
say
some
what they are?
We own some.
I really want to know.
The first one is BlackRock, holding approximately 8.3%.
Okay.
The second one is the Vanguard Group / Vanguard Capital Management, holding anywhere from 6.5 to 9.9% combined across various indexes and mutual funds.
Bleep all that out.
There's a chance, Andy, that we own
Mondelez
International. And then you got JP Morgan Chase & Co. They got about just under 5. And then State Street Corp.
Okay. So we're getting into the stock of it now. So Mondelez is not owned by another company. Mondelez is the big boy at the table.
It was created in October 2012 when the former Kraft Food Inc. split into 2 entities. The North American grocery business became Kraft Foods Group, now a part of Kraft Heinz, while the global snack and confectionery business was renamed Mondelez International. Ooh.
Do not let the sun.
Who's this guy? Dirk Van de Put. That's their CEO.
Jesus Christ. That's old money.
A Belgian businessman.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
that guy could buy and sell us.
I need to Wikipedia.
That guy could get a sniper on us faster than we could drive the Tops to see
Where's
if they have
the
Halloween
scandals
Oreos.
tab? Controversy.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Wait, this is controversy for Dirk specifically?
Yes, this is Dirk Van de Put.
I don't know if this is a guy we want to go after.
Oh, too bad, Dirk.
Dirk Van der Put.
Ooh.
Belgian business
It's not even bad, dude.
Okay.
In 2023, there was a little child labor scandal.
Oh. Well, that's just business.
Yeah. That's not bad.
For what, though? Like what?
Rather than honor the pledge that they made
Oh, no.
Okay, yeah. Rather than honor the pledge that they made to phase out by 2005 their use of worst forms of child labor as defined by ILO Convention number 182, defendants in all of the major chocolate companies have done little to address the ongoing and pervasive use of child workers performing the worst forms of child labor on their sourcing plantations, and have focused on misleading the public by falsely claiming their rehabilitation programs offer meaningful assistance to children found working on their plantations.
So basically, Willy Wonka's chocolate factory is like based on it, like
yes, and
fuck.
then also,
Speaking of, okay, go ahead.
He's got some statements regarding the
Oh no,
Russian, the Russo-Ukraine war.
Are there a bunch of pictures of him in blackface on there?
No, but
Did he ever dress up as Muhammad Ali for Halloween?
Stated that
This is the best.
I don't know, something about Russia.
Well, Dirk.
So I mean, he's
Jesus.
pretty clean, to be honest.
He's probably
66. What do you think his net worth is?
Well, I mean, that's family money on a scale. I wonder. You get a guy like Dirk, Belgian, old school, billions, and then you've got guys in Saudi Arabia who have an absolutely unlimited amount of money. You can't even quantify that. So if we hear now what Dirk's level is at, where my mind goes to is like, what's the next level up? There's always a bigger fish.
So
do not let the sun.
Public SEC filings. So
what do you got?
Okay, so he owns a lot of stock.
Yeah.
So that's where a lot of his money
That's
is.
business.
Primarily tied up in his corporate stock holdings.
That's business.
But
It's business. It is business.
Oh, dude, this would be a hard takeover. He's got over 1.3 million shares in this fucker.
Yeah.
Net worth somewhere between 80 and 130 million.
Okay, that's not as much as I thought. And those are always like higher than what the actual amount is.
Well, but it depends on what he's doing. Because like that, here's the thing: is his total compensation package as their CEO is valued at roughly around $24.5 million per fiscal year. His base salary is only about $1.6 million, but between stock awards, options, and not equity incentives, he's bringing in the bucks.
So this is an investigative journalism episode of the podcast. We're getting down who's got your money. Who's got your money?
This guy.
Welcome back to Who's Got Your Money.
Dirk Vanderput.
And the answer is always Dirk Vanderput.
Dirk.
Let's get a picture of him, and I want to hang it next to Weird Al here.
DRIK space capital VAN.
How do we pull him up? We can.
Get Dirk up here.
Hold on a second.
Get Dirk.
Give me
Bentley
40
up
minutes.
Here. Dirk. So capital DIRK.
You know I'm not ready to type it in.
Space. No, I'm just saying this for the listeners. Space capital VAND. Space, lowercase de, space,
Dirk
Van,
Dirk Vanderput.
Space,
Right there.
Deput. Yeah. Capital D, capital V, capital P, lowercase d. That's Vandy right there.
Yikes.
That's Vanderput.
Okay, I got
to look up one more thing.
I thought that he was going to look like a young, like cool-looking Belgian man, but he looks like they used the same cloning technology that they used in Star Wars to clone Palpatine, to clone Jeff Bezos, and it's this guy. And there he is with all your shit.
Boys, I have huge news.
Penis size?
Dirk Vanderput's name does not appear in the official DOJ or court unreleased document or court unsealed document releases concerning Jeffrey Epstein's associates or networks.
Yes, right, Dirk. Totally,
face
Dirk.
Our pot. We got to get Dirk's face on here.
We will. Dirk, we're going to take that picture of him and we're going to plaster it
everywhere. I might get that tattooed on me.
Dirk Vanderput, salute to you. You're a rich guy and you own a bunch of stuff and you trick us, but you know what? And also child labor. But that's a whole company.
Listen.
That's a whole company. That's not entirely
if
your
we're
fault.
If we're gonna sit here and bitch about child labor, now we're throwing stones in a glass house,
I got a new phone this week. You know who made
that? Bad boy?
Careful with it.
Yeah. What is this?
It's the iPhone 17
This is
Pro.
caseless.
Yeah, I've got a case coming in the mail, so I got that my little thing on the back. Well, it's magnet.
Oh, it's gonna go on the back of the case too.
I don't know if it won't, because it's gonna be my old case,
What
my
phone
old
do
case
I
that's got the
have?
slide thing. You probably got the 15 or something. But so get that. So my last phone, I don't know what iPhone it was, but I go to the Verizon store, and my wife was like, "Make sure you get a phone with a lot of storage," because I'm always going through. I mean, we got clips for this shit. Always going through storage. Just a regular person. I mean, imagine how much storage they use. Which is, again, as I've said to you, water is the new oil.
Storage.
Water is the new oil. Man, if Dirk was here right now, he would back me up 100% on that. But I'm getting off. I'm digressing. So I go to the Verizon store. I walk in there with a phone that I've had for like a super long time, and I say, "Hey, I got to get the new one. I want to stick with the iPhone. What's up?" And he goes, "Okay, you can get base model." Storage amount is like 283 gigabytes.
Yeah.
Next one up is 500, and then they have a terabyte option. That's two terabytes.
Yeah.
That's so much storage.
Yeah.
Like we've not even used like half of it yet. We're like basically just a half of using. And this has got episodes of this show going all the way back, Scheming and Dreaming all the way back. Like 1 terabyte of storage is so much.
Yeah. So what'd you go with?
I went with the 5. The phone that I traded, guess how much storage, guess how many gigs I was walking around
64.
with? 64
Yeah.
gigs.
That
I was
used to be
walking
the
around
number.
with 64 gigs.
64 used to be a lot.
And I left. I was like, I said, Bill, I'm walking around with 64 gigs. They got a fucking terabyte. And he's like, yeah, man, that's a rough look. I was like, oh, God.
Yeah. I'm rocking 250, 256.
I had to get the 5 plus, and it's palpable.
No, my
it's
phone
powerful.
my phone is running low on storage. I did some Googling. I got the 16 Pro Max.
Okay, that's great. Oh, the Pro Max. That's big.
Yeah, this is the big boy. Here, check that out.
It's pretty big.
But only 250 on that bad boy. All right, we do got to get into the Who Would Win of the Week.
Okay. The Who Would Win of the Week this week is Gollum from Lord of the Rings versus Saboba from Episode 1, Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. I'm going to pull up a picture of Saboba.
Yeah, please do.
Quick,
And I'll touch on this quickly because I'm not a research guy, but I did have to do some research initially on this one because I couldn't, listen, I needed the lore, all right?
That's not Saboba.
You spelled it wrong. I'll spell it for you.
It's right there.
It's spelled nothing like you spelled it originally.
Saboba. I spelled it right. Oh, it's Seaboba.
Yeah, Sebulba. Sebulba. Okay, you just threw an extra. Yeah.
It's gonna bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
So for the people at home.
Yeah, they walk on their upper extremities, which is fucking weird.
So that's motherfucker.
Really, dude. Yeah,
So
works.
that's Saboba. That's who people, so you're right. He's the pod racer. He's the dirty
a Doug.
Yeah, that's right. He's a Doug. He's a particularly vicious Doug named
Yes.
Saboba.
Yes. So here's the thing. Saboba, 3'8".
Yeah,
3'8".
He's short.
But
I mean, there's so much.
Gollum.
Yeah.
Let me keep going.
Yeah, sorry.
Gollum, and this is, I guess, the scolio side, bent over.
Well, both of these guys are scolied.
3'6".
Yeah, because originally
Gollum's a
he was
small
like,
boy.
because Gollum.
So
Well, we don't need to get into
what I
the
really
lore.
needed to know, and I still don't know the entire. I don't know the entire history, but I was trying to look up more about Doug's and what he is. So you said the word vicious. That word comes up quite a bit. So he definitely is a dirty fighter. Like, I guess that's the biggest part of it. Like,
well, I mean,
this dude, you want to know who he is? He's sketchy. He's a sketchy dude. He's scummy. He's a scummy, sketchy dude. He will do scummy, sketchy things to win, and he's not afraid to do them. And also, I don't really think he has to abide by any laws because Punishment Enough was the way that he was created. Because those are his arms when he would be driving.
Yeah.
But he walks on them, and it's fucking weird, and I don't like it.
Well, your hands would get so dirty that way, you know. That's kind of a problem. But if you look at the here's the thing about the legs is like a Doug's legs is they're skinny there, but they're like kangaroo style. You know what I mean? Like they've got the pew. Yeah.
Do they?
Like when he attacks Jar Jar in episode 1, I'm pretty sure he's like smacking him around with those things. So yeah, Saboba. I mean, even in the pod racing scene. He sabotages Anakin's pod,
and the pod racing scene itself is a sketchy scene. So if you're a sketchy
pod racing
guy,
is a sketchy. That's like dog track racing.
Yeah. So if you're a sketchy guy, if you're the sketchy guy in the sketchy scene, that's questionable. Here's more so than even Sebulba. The research that I wanted to do, because it's been such a long time since I've watched the Lord of the Ring movies and everything like that, was I needed to get more info on Gollum. I needed to remember his origin stories, because I knew originally he was just some type of elf, right?
He was for all purposes a hobbit, basically.
Yeah,
he's not exactly a hobbit, but what he was, hobbits then eventually.
But then he got the ring and he went into hiding, right, for like hundreds of years, and it turned him into this creature.
Yeah, kept him alive. You know, the power of the ring and all that evil
and like,
stuff.
Dude, I mean, it takes some serious stones to crawl into a cave and survive for 500 years.
Yeah,
just because of a ring
and eating the raw fish. And he's he's strong.
So
are
that's
what I mean.
Guys,
they're both strong in the same way. Where they have that gangly, like scary strangle you kind of. And
as much as I was talking shit about Sebulba's physical appearance, I'd prefer you don't even pull up Gollum, because I fucking hate the way that Gollum looks.
Scary.
Here's the thing. This is going to be a very ruthless fight. The reason that I think Gollum wins is because Sebulba, I mean, I don't know how old he is. I'm sure I'm sure he lives like a longer life than maybe a normal human. But and he's on Tatooine, right? He's a scavenger. He's a racer. What are they called again?
Pod racer.
Pod racer. Yeah. He's a sketchy guy all around.
Very.
And he's definitely, that's how he's doing that to survive, right? That's his nature of how he survives. But Gollum, I think, did it almost even more to the extreme, because Sebulba did it probably through like manipulating and skiving and all of that stuff, skeeving, whatever the word I'm looking for is there, other people. Gollum was isolated that entire time.
Exactly.
Like that's,
Yeah, here's the thing.
Listen, I was born in the dark. This isn't I was born in the dark, you merely adopted it type scenario.
Yeah.
Because also Tatooine has like 18 suns, doesn't it? Does everyone
It's got
dark?
2 suns.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go down at basically the same time.
So I'm taking, without a doubt, Gollum.
No, see, here's what you're not exactly considering or recalling. Gollum, he's bipolar. He's got the Smeagol in him.
Yeah.
And when Gollum, he's as tricky and conniving as Sebulba, as scummy, to sum it up. But again, because of the nature of how he had to live isolated for so long, he's in that cave, he's getting the raw fish. Sometimes he's stealing things from the goblins that like lived in the caves above him, goblins. When he gets caught in somebody's gaze, he totally pisses his pants, shuts down.
Yeah, but then he ultimately still turns the knife eventually, doesn't he?
But only after they go like to sleep. He's not. If he has any kind of pressure in that moment, he backs off right away. And Sebulba, a gangster that he is, has a lot of confidence.
See, but here's the two things I'll say is, one, and I don't know this, again, I've admitted to this, How often is that pressure under true life or death circumstances that he succumbs to it?
I mean, that's the whole book.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
he's always the when there are people awake around him, he's always the beta.
But what I guess
beta.
what I'm trying to say is, if it comes down to he lives or Sebulba lives, don't you think he's going to?
No, I don't.
Well,
especially against a guy like Sebulba.
Well, see, I was going to say the opposite though. I don't think
No.
that Gollum would respect Sebulba.
It doesn't matter about respect, man. It's a bully on the playground situation. Gollum's got nothing to go back with Sebulba, and Sebulba's just going to completely beat the shit out of him. Sebulba's going to beat the shit out of him.
See, I don't like what you did there. You withheld.
I didn't withhold anything.
You withheld.
I've withheld nothing. You said you did your own research. So I was
did.
just speaking.
But I also admitted that I haven't seen I haven't seen it in a long, long time. So I feel like you withheld. But listen, I have integrity for the game, and I still believe that Gollum's going to win.
Go ahead.
So I'm going to vote on Gollum.
But it is Sebulba, though. I think a lot of people might want Gollum to win, but it's Sebulba. I can guarantee you that, and that's why I'm choosing
Only
him.
time will tell, brother. Vote on that on Instagram on Friday. Who would win of the week? Gollum from The Lord of the Rings versus Sebulba from Star Wars, specifically Episode 1. Andy, we got to wrap it up here.
Okay. There it is.
You have a closing remark for me.
Nope.
Love you.
Love you too. Let's get out of here. Thanks, folks.